So let's take it away from, I want to go a little bit more positive, right? So let's go into this idea of innovations or emerging technologies that are reshaping medical manufacturing. So Graham, on your side, I mean, what has shifted in your world that has either emerging technologies either brought economies of scale, from an administration perspective, from a production perspective, from a sales perspective? Where have you seen emerging technologies help in medical production or medical device production?
I think the digital world is helping a lot. At the same time, it sometimes comes with a price tag. But for example, the way to organize all your regulatory data, there are software packages that you can buy that guide you and help you get all of these things together. So there are a number out there, but they are expensive, and those help you quite a lot. The other thing to be aware of with medical devices is that you often have clever IT guys that say, I will write you a program that can do this. But when it comes to medical devices, software has to be validated. But it's often easier to buy a software package that is already validated and as soon as you start developing your own, it's going to be one of your big issues, is how do you validate that software that you're using, even if it's just to collect your data and to hold it. So that's one of the modern changes that are coming about. I think the other thing is that because people realize that these things are difficult, and it's often the bigger companies, which I alluded to at the beginning, they don't really want to have to manufacture everything that they sell. If they can get a reliable supplier that's got ISO 13485, which is the standard for a manufacturing organization, they would be much happier to just outsource the product from you. And we discovered this when we were talking to one of the biggest wound care companies. And we had developed an opposition product to theirs. And we spoke to them and they said, gosh, we just buy that product from somebody in the UK, although they're an American company. And they were quite happy to say, well, if you can make us an equivalent thing, we'll sell your product. So don't go with the conception that, they're not flexible. You've just got to get to the right people in their organization to be able to go and offer them something. So the short way to get into medical device manufacturing is to go to somebody who's already got the brand established, who's already got salespeople out there, and to go and offer to manufacture part of their product range for them or an extension to their product range. So, for example, the doctors here often, they'll say, gosh, this company doesn't have a good spinal fixation system or whatever. And you can go and say, I will do the manufacture for you. And you can just do the selling of this product. And that would be it. One of the keys that we've got in this country is labor. We've got this huge unemployment. Whereas a lot of these multinationals are situated in Switzerland, in Ireland, where they can't find people to do the manufacturing. And that's really one of the keys to being able to be a successful person. We've got wonderfully trained people. There's no shortage of guys coming out of places like GIBS, the bioengineering department down at UCT. They graduate these people, and often they end up going into different industries or immigrating because there's not enough employment in this country. So our duty is to create these industries to employ these people. There's no shortage of skills in this country. We've got great machinists. We've got great people who know about injection molding. They're here and they've been underutilized. So skills is not a problem at all. The key is to get it together and to find those markets for your product.
Okay.